Hi guys. Today we are going to see about top 5 advices to save money. Before going into the topic, please make sure that you have subscribed to our channel to get daily informative videos related to self-development, about billionaires, top advices, and for more informative content, stay with us and be motivated. Here are the top 5 advices to save money. 1. Find ways you can cut your spending. If your expenses are so high that you can't save as much as you would like, it might be time to cut back. Identify non-essentials that you can spend less on, such as entertainment and dining out. Here are some ideas for trimming everyday expenses. Cancel subscriptions and memberships you don't use, especially if they renew automatically. Give yourself a cooling off period. When tempted by a non-essential purchase, wait a few days. You may be glad you passed already to save up for it. Use resources such as community event listings to find free or low-cost events to reduce entertainment spending. 2. Keep track of your spending habits. If you've ever had a toddler in the house, you know how they can disappear if you aren't keeping a close eye on them. Well, money is like that too. The solution is simple but requires discipline. Keep a written record of what you spend. If you don't know where your money is going, it's nearly impossible to know where you can cut your expenses. To be clear, we mean everything, even the dollar you paid for a soft drink. Simply doing this will make you think about whether you really ought to make that expense. Use a notebook, spreadsheet, or budgeting app. Do this for a minimum of 1 month. 2 months is better, and you'll have the information you need for the next step in the process. Record every expenditure in a separate note and track your spending habits. Record this note properly. Please make sure from today you are recording your cash outflows and cash inflows. In future we will be posting a video about what is cash flow, how to maintain it, what is net worth, how to calculate net worth, and what is positive cash flow and negative cash flow. 3. Freezing your credit cards. Credit cards are wonderfully convenient, which also is one of their drawbacks. It's so easy to make a purchase you really shouldn't, but you figure you'll pay it when the credit card bill comes due. That's how a lot of people get into credit card debt. So, find a way to make using your credit card less convenient. Keep it at home instead of your wallet or purse. It may sound crazy, but you might consider freezing, literally freezing, your credit cards in a block of ice. You'll still have them if needed, but it will take time to thaw them out, and that time might help you consider whether that purchase is really in your best interests. And, even if you keep your credit balance at 0, money you spend on impulse purchases is money you don't have for more important items. Put your cards away for a while and try to make your daily purchases in cash. This could also be an opportunity to do a cash flow analysis to figure out where your money has been going. Use notes. You will probably spot unnecessary spending that you can cut back on, and save all the more. 4. Pay off your debts. If you want to reduce expenses and save money, this is a no-brainer. Get out of debt. This is especially true of credit card debt, which typically carries much higher interest rate than conventional loans. Money you spend on interest is money you can't spend on something else you need or want. Paying off debt can help you retire early. You can put your income into savings rather than using it to pay bills. That is highly effective if you want to retire early, and even more so if you start saving sooner rather than later. There are many strategies to pay off debt depending on how much debt you have. Refinancing debt at a lower interest rate can help, but it still requires a commitment to pay it down to 0. If you're unable to refinance, make a list of all the debts you owe and rank them in order of highest to lowest interest rates. The longer it takes to pay it off, the more expensive that purchase actually was. The latest numbers from the Federal Reserve show that the total national household debt stands at a whopping $14.56 trillion. One that's trillion with a T at this point. You could say that worrying about debt is a national epidemic. It is very much important to pay your expenses on time. 5. Eat and shop smarter. Make a shopping list before you visit supermarket. It's easy to cut costs when grocery shopping. Save money on groceries by planning weekly menus and shop according to sales. Another way to save a considerable amount of money is to take your lunch to work more often rather than dine out. Having potluck parties at home instead of going to restaurants with friends is another fun, easy way to cut monthly expenses. Sticking to a monthly budget is great, but if you find that you still don't make enough money to cover all of your expenses, consider earning an associate's degree or bachelor's degree. Avoid impulse purchases by making a list for every shopping trip and sticking to it. Take only cash on shopping trips and do not spend more than you have. Buy generic store brands at supermarkets, when possible, and when the quality of the products is acceptable. Compare product prices. In these 5 advice, which is useful to you, let me know in the comment section. If you have any other advice other than this, just leave it in the comment section so everyone can learn from it. These are the top 5 advices to save money. I hope you enjoy this information. If you have any suggestions for the next video, just leave it in the comment section. Like or dislike our video to know your response for the content. It will help for upcoming videos. Please do like, share and subscribe our channel to support us and for more informative videos.